Hello, welcome to Alive and Streaming. Saturday, March 5th. It's a beautiful day up in the Bay Area. I hope it's a beautiful day up where you're at. And a couple of things before I get started here. Last night I went to a killer Moroccan restaurant, had some good food, had some good entertainment, got my first henna tattoo, or whatever you call that. It was fun, man. It was Berber SF in San Francisco on Broadway and Polk. I suggest everyone go out there and check out the food. It's really good. And yeah, had a good time. Finally felt good to get out of the house for after a long time and be normal again. Go to a restaurant. So it was awesome, awesome. Anyways, let's get started here, man. Let's get started. Today, my special guest, great band, great bunch of youngsters from SoCal, up and coming. They got a new EP called Awakening, and I want to talk to them and play some of their music and get into what they're about. So let's please welcome Tornadic to the stream. All right, there's Andres, there's Drake, there's Dylan. Where's Hi guys, hold on.
Hello.
Let's wait for
Oh,
There he is.
yeah.
M- Is Emiliano coming? There he is. Hello, gentlemen. How you guys
Hello.
doing?
Hello.
Everyone, please
Hey,
welcome
what's up?
Tornadic from Southern California, up and coming thrash band, Thrash Attack, who is making waves in the area. So, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining Alive and Streaming. I really appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, Of thanks course. for having
Of
us.
course.
Just so I've known Dylan for a bit. There's a little history with me and Dylan. Like him and his dad always came up to Death Angel shows up in San Francisco. We've seen them in they come out to some LA shows as well when we play down there. So I've known Dylan quite a bit, and we have something in common. We share the same birthday, but different year. We were born on different years, but we have the same month and the same day.
Thanks for
Right?
clarifying. That was a big
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I gotta clarify it, man. You know,
Yeah.
we weren't born on the same year. I wish we were. Look how young you look. You look great.
Exactly.
You know, I think Andres, I just recently met you at our show up in San
Yeah.
Francisco a month ago.
Yeah.
So, but I haven't met Drake the drummer and Emiliano the bass player. So,
Oh, not
guys,
yet.
welcome. I meet you virtually. So here we go.
Yeah.
We're gonna get with Tornadic here right now.
Hey.
Before we get into your new EP, The Awakening, which is awesome, produced by Carlos Cruz, the badass dude. Before we get into that, I want to get into a little bit of history with you guys. Like, let me start with Dylan. How did you get into metal and playing guitar and whatnot?
That was definitely my dad. Growing up, he always had that kind of music going on, and every time Metallica would come on the radio, he would ask me. He's like, "Hey, what band is this?" I'm like, "Metallica." He's like, "Yeah." Except he only asked when it was Metallica. So one day he was like, "Hey, what band is this?" I'm like, "Metallica," and he's like, "Nope." I'm like, "Oh, I got to pay attention now." So I started, listening to it so I can answer those questions and stuff, and that just kind of got me into it. And then one day I'm like, you know what? I should get a guitar and I should start a band.
Nice, dude.
So yeah,
How old were you when that happened? Like, when
uh,
did you decide? What age did you decide
I
I'm gonna
was
pick up a
in
guitar?
I was in fifth grade.
Wow.
So whatever age you are in fifth grade, that was the age I was at.
So it was all through your dad, basically. Your dad's a big influence on you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome. And I'm gonna get to the next person. How about you, Shredder Andres? How did you? What's your story? How did you get into metal and picking up the guitar and whatnot?
It's kind of similar to Dylan's in a way. I mean, I've always been around, that kind of music. My dad loved Slayer, Pantera, all that kind of stuff. So it'd always be like in the car, just like kind of just like accustomating myself to it, enjoying it. And then it was a little earlier when I started picking up the guitar. I want to say 4 or 5. And then I kind of just, I enjoyed it. I just enjoyed playing guitar, just like learning songs I listened to and stuff. But yeah, well, yeah.
Awesome, Drake, the drummer, the
Yes.
man, the guy with the sticks pounding the drums. What's your deal, my man? What's your
Uh,
deal?
It's kind of the same story. My dad always listened to Pantera. He was like a big punk rocker, actually. And I don't know, I just kind of started playing drums. Like I just went to this like music school. I forgot the name. They're like closed now. And I just started playing drums, and I got from there. And then I kind of found metal on my own, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, through friends in school, or how did you find
Yeah.
metal?
Well, my dad always listened to a lot of Pantera, and I got into that at first, and then I met some people through School of Rock who also listened to metal, and they showed me a whole bunch of different artists.
And from there, the doors were wide open, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
You were just falling down the rabbit hole of like, what can I listen to? What's
Yeah.
so, Matt, is it the same story from you, Emiliano? Same thing?
Similar. Yeah. Also, my dad, he had a big influence on me. Growing up, he would always be playing rock, metal, all that type of stuff. And like he also had guitars hanging around like the house. So like I just like learned by myself. I'm self-taught. I started with guitar, and then I did play drums for a while, which I really liked. And ironically, the last instrument that I learned how to play was the bass.
Wow. And you stuck with it since, right?
Yeah, but all self-taught. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna have to give a shout out to your parents, man.
No, yeah.
Dads, and that's awesome. That they're probably my age. They probably all introduced you to some metal, and you guys picked up some instruments, and they really, they seem like they got your back. They support you on the whole thing, man. So shout out to your parents, everyone. Let's do this. Give a shout out to the Tornadic parents. There we go. Now, how did you guys meet? Are you guys all in the same school, or how did you guys come together? Who wants to take this one?
It started with Andreas and I.
Yeah.
So we went to School of Rock together, and
You mean the School of Rock, like the Jack Black School of Rock, like they had that on that movie and whatnot? Is it similar?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of. It's weird because Jack Black just went into a school and like taught kids that he wasn't supposed to how to play,
Yeah.
music instead of teaching them, stuff. But no, so School of Rock is like just a place that gives lessons and has like performance groups that you can join with different styles that you choose from that you like, and you can play with other people that want to play that styles. So Andres and I found each other through there, and one day I decided, I was like, "Hey, yo, you want to start a band?" And he was like, "Okay." Uh, and then yeah, we had some other members, and after some lineup changes, we found Emiliano. Emiliano goes to the same school as I do.
Yeah,
and,
since like middle school, we went to the same school.
Wow.
yeah, and we used to jam together in like a school jam band with a couple of other people.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
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 So yeah, and then Drake came along after that. We were looking for a drummer, and we went to a different School of Rock because we knew the owner, and we are like, "Hey, do you have any cool drummers that would be a good fit?" He's like, "Yeah, we got a couple of people come down to our show and check it out," and we are like, "Ooh, this guy's pretty good."
Wow. That's how you guys all came together, huh? Tornadic. So what was like the first jam session like with all four of you?
The garage.
How was
Yeah.
it like?
we
what,
were
I
all
remember that.
masked up. I remember that.
what did you remember, Dylan?
We were all masked up.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
garage,
yeah.
and
Do you
we were
remember the
like,
first song
"Dude,
you
you want to
played?
try out?" So what's up?
You remember the first song you guys played together?
Was it? I think it was Holy Wars.
It Yeah, was either right. Yeah. or Seek and Destroy. Some
I
of
think,
them.
it was,
I
I think
think
it was Holy Wars.
I think it was Holy Wars. I remember that.
Wow, man, you guys.
We told them to learn that for.
Oh yeah. No, I remember that. Okay.
Man, that's a big song to take on, man. Holy Wars.
Oh yeah, we had that song for a while. We just had to like get Drake to learn it.
Yeah.
So I mean, you guys started off doing covers in the garage. It was fun. And when did the original music started coming about?
Oh,
think
I mean,
it started right away, pretty much.
yeah, we started writing originals kind of just like when we got together. It was just kind of a thing, and then we'd have, all these covers just to like, fill up the set, the set. I don't know, but
Yeah.
yeah,
So like for our first show, we had one original and the rest were covers, and now we're starting to get to the point where it's pretty much all originals for the show.
Oh,
So
that's
it just
cool,
kind of
man.
slowly filters out, you know.
Oh, you got to keep the covers in there in the back pocket every now and
no,
then.
of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
Probably throw a cover per show or something like that.
I
So.
mean, every show we play, we end with Raining Blood anyway.
Jesus, man, you guys are just going brutal. I mean, I know you guys are young bucks, of course, as you can see, very good-looking young men playing metal. I mean, influences. What are your like the main influences? Dylan, I know you're into thrash. You guys are into thrash, but I know did you find thrash first and foremost, or did you have like a main band and you discovered thrash later? What's the core of your influences?
It definitely started with thrash. Um, I from there we kind of branched out a little bit more. We definitely started with. I think we like when we first started, we were all like, all right, let's learn some covers. Let's learn a Metallica song, an Anthrax song, a Megadeth song, and a Slayer song. You know, I think that's how it was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of branched off a little bit more, and now we have a more diverse group of influences.
Yeah, you could hear it on your EP. There's quite a few influences. Like I was talking to Andres earlier, like some of the song that we're gonna play a little bit on DSTP, reminds me of Early Creator. And Andres said, "I haven't heard of Early Creator." I go, "That's good." I
Yeah.
mean, I've noticed it. So, you know, you m- you must have picked it up somewhere. You probably might have heard Creator in the background, didn't know who it is, and just that's how you get some riffs, man. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
So, but yeah, man. I mean, you guys are making a lot of noise down in SoCal, which is good. And you guys got a show coming up at the House of Blues. Could you tell us about that? Tell us about that because I know there's some Southern California people watching.
All right.
Yeah, that's a oh, you wanna go for it?
No, Emiliano, go for
Okay.
it.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's a House of Blues Anaheim, April 15th with Damage Inc., which is a Metallica cover. And I forgot the name of the other one, but it's an Alice in Chains tribute band.
Wow. And you guys are opening, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're first.
So you
Yeah,
guys,
awesome show.
is it your biggest show yet?
Oh
I
yeah.
think so.
By
Well,
far.
yeah. We have a 40-minute set too, which is pretty big for like an opening band.
Yeah, right.
But it's just 3 bands, so that's cool. So everybody's gonna be there, I would say already.
You guys
Right.
nervous? You guys nervous?
Nah.
No.
Not
Yeah,
not
there you
really.
go, man. Have that confidence. I mean, you guys been playing a lot lately. You guys been playing you guys played the Chain Reaction, I've noticed, and you guys played somewhat backyard barbecues and all that stuff, right?
Oh, I think just the fact that there's more people just like makes us more hyped for it, I guess.
Yeah.
Like it's like makes our show like a lot more energetic.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's cool. At least you guys got some shows under your belt. Yeah, I mean, like I said, grinding it out. You guys played the Whiskey, right? I'm pretty sure you guys played the Viper Room at
Yeah,
all?
that was
Ooh,
We
not
haven't played
yet.
the Viper Room now.
We haven't done the
no,
Viper.
not yet.
But you guys got some shows under your belt before playing this big show, which is awesome for you guys. I'm excited. So anybody who's in the SoCal area, especially in Anaheim, go check out Tornadic at the House of Blues. April 15th, right? Am I correct?
Yeah.
April 15th. Yeah.
April
I'm pretty sure
15th?
isn't that
It's a
5
Friday.
days
Yeah, it's a
after,
Friday.
After what's it called? Bay Area. Strike
Yeah,
Back?
I think we're playing. Are we playing Saturday at the House of Blues? I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing Saturday at the House of Blues with Testament and Exodus.
So a
But
week
everyone,
later.
I mean, come see that show too. But also check out Tornadic at April 15th at the House of Blues, and go to Disneyland first. Bring the kids to Disneyland, then go have some dinner, then go check out the House of Blues. That'd be awesome, guys. I do want to play your video here, and I do want to get into the recording of your EP because I know you guys recorded with Carlos Cruz from Warbringer and Necro Sound. Great producer, great musician. I want to know all about the experience on that one. So let's get your video ready. Shall we play it for everyone here?
Of course. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, guys. Hold on, man. You know what? I'm always trying to figure shit out here. I'm looking for my shared screen, which I can't find. There it is. All right, guys. Everyone, this is Tornadic's DSTP video. Check it out. It's my favorite song off the EP. We're going to play it right now. There you go, boys. That song is ripping, man.
Awesome. Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank
It's
you.
ripping in the chat, man, on Facebook, man. People are digging it, man. Oh, was it Darren Diggle? Nice to hear the bass. So he
Right?
says. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sometimes in metal it's hard to,
Yeah,
hear the
I know.
bass.
We made sure to make that pop through.
Yeah.
Good. Or else there'll be some fighting. I know Emiliano will be pissed, huh? Where's my bass, man? Where's my bass? So, dude, that's my favorite song off the EP. Great tune. I mean, the riffs, the arrangements, the vocals. I think it's awesome, man. The
I
production.
saw
is
you
good.
jamming out during that middle part right there.
Dude,
Yeah.
that middle part, the off drums and the riff, then it's killer, dude. Good job on that one. And like I said, it's my favorite song than Lethal Dreams and everything else. So the production's good. Let's talk about where you guys record this at, man. Let's talk about, because with the production, I noticed it sounds really organic. You know what I mean? It sounds like a band playing actually live off the floor to me. Like you hear that both of you guys played guitar on that one, right? Rhythms and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So most of the time, a lot of people in today's age of recording, it's usually like one guitar player plays all the rhythms and the other one does the leads. That's how it's normally done. But this time, it sounds like two guitar players playing it. It kind of reminds me of the old school, like everyone just play off the floor, record it, and
Yeah. What we
There's-
did there was just I don't know, we just panned each other. Just like two completely different tones, just to get that distinct kind of thing. So
Yeah, we really wanted it to sound like you knew who was playing at that time.
yeah.
wow.
When it's just all one sound, it's not as interesting. It doesn't sound as complex versus two different sounding tones with, maybe one having more low end and one having more mids, stuff like that.
Yeah, and you both have different hands, different tones, but you guys complement each other really well. I mean, let's talk about the recording of your EP. You guys recorded with Carlos Cruz producing, engineering, mixing, and
Yeah.
mastering. He wore all hats. How was it recording with him?
Awesome.
Yeah, really fun.
Long days.
Long days, huh? Long
Three
days.
Three
also,
long
we-
days.
We
Yeah.
recorded it in Chris Poland's studio.
Oh, nice, man. Nice.
So yeah, it was a fun little space, and I think we had a lot of fun. It was a good experience.
Did he
We,
push you
did
guys?
a lot of shenanigans. What?
Well, of course. Did he push you guys to the limit? Like push you guys to get the best takes and all that?
Yeah, I definitely think that there was some good stuff added from the recording session.
Cool.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
before you guys
and-
went in to record, you guys were rehearsing a lot, huh?
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
had these
just-
songs
yeah.
for like many months now.
Yeah.
We were just waiting for it to be recorded.
Oh
So, like,
yeah.
we
Cool, that's
basically
cool.
like had it like down. just to
Yeah.
record it.
When You're in the Pit was Dylan made that song back in like, what was it? I don't
I think
remember.
that was in summer of 2018.
Yeah, that was our first original like of all time. I mean, you can tell too. It's just like the pure thrash kind of vibe.
Yeah,
so that's-
it kind of differs from the other songs.
That's
Yeah.
good. You got to have variety in your tunes. Yeah, I mean.
Exactly. And Emiliano, I know how much you love it. So you want to tell them about how we came up with the order of everything and everything, where we were,
Oh
what was
yeah.
going on at the time.
Please do, please. Stories are good.
All right. We know. Okay, so we were all at Knott's Berry Farm here in Buena Park down in SoCal. We were on this one ride called Wipeout. It's like very spinny. Everything was out of control, and we were just
Call
like,
it the conference
we hold our conferences there. We call it our conference
We
room.
call it conference room.
Yeah,
Is that where you have a band meeting, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah, so it's one of those rides that two people sit next to each other and two people sit next to each other on the other side facing each other. And like when it's spinning outwards, you get crushed.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
by
Yeah.
by the inside person. The inside person gets flying to the side, hitting the other person, and that's where we hold our conferences. So if there's business to be talked about, that's where we talk about it.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Hey, man, we got to have, after practice, we got to have a band meeting. All right, let's go to Knott's Berry Farm, dude. That's awesome, dude. It's an original thing.
No,
man.
yeah, that's where we came up with our order for the
Yeah.
album.
Isn't that also where we came up with the name Awakening?
No, I think that was on
No.
the Rapid,
That
right?
was on the line.
Oh
That was-
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
because a couple months back, I don't know why, but they decided that it'd be a smart idea to take apart the entire ride. So we were out of a conference room. Like when we went there, we were like, how are we supposed to talk about business without without Wipeout being there? So we ended up finding a temporary replacement with Bigfoot Rapids or whatever it's called now. And it's basically just a water ride that gets you really like soaked. Um, so we would talk there.
Yeah, we
Wow.
just like
Where
picked
we
like the
came, that's
most
where we came
chaotic
up with
places.
Awakening.
Wow, man. Look at that.
Yeah, that
Speaking of,
thing.
I want to continue on to the recording, but there's a question here from Darren Diggle from Wales in the UK.
Oh
Dude,
wow.
Where
that's
does
my favorite species of water animals.
That's crazy.
There you go. He asked, where does the band name come from?
Oh,
Oh, Dylan, you want to talk about that one? Because
Sure. So, one day I was with my mom and I didn't go to school because I was filming something on a like TV set because how I used to afford the guitars, I used to do background work like extras on television shows, right? So,
Really?
yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I was on like a lot of Disney shows because I'm a very Disney looking person. Um, but
The Disney Prince.
so so yeah, so we were on the way to shoot, and we had just started the band, and we are all thinking of names. There were some really dumb names being thrown around, um, and then uh, and then I just looked up. I was like, cool sounding words, and I was looking through them, and then all of a sudden, Tornadic popped up, and I'm like, what's this? So I look it up, and it's like a type of rare storm where it's a tornado and like a lightning storm mixed together, and it looks really cool. So yeah, and then I pitched that to the guys, and they're like, okay. So
So
yeah,
that's how Tornadic name came from. All right, Darren Diggle from Wales, UK. That's how. There's your answer. Your question has been answered. And Akiko, a good friend of ours, Akiko from Japan, heard the video. She's just giving some clappy emojis. So all the way,
So-
shout out to Japan, to everyone in Japan. Akiko, thanks for listening. Blah blah
So
blah.
by the way, real quick, because
Yeah.
we were talking about the whole Disney set and background stuff, there was one show I was on where they asked for someone who could play guitar, or they asked for people who can play instruments, right? So uh so I went there, and there were two other guys. One of them was supposed to play bass, or one of them was also supposed to play guitar, one of them was supposed to play drums. But the assistant director that deals with like background people got really mad because the other two didn't actually know how to play. And they specifically asked for people who can play. Because it was a show called Sydney to the Max, and she played bass. So it was like a school performance or something, and we were her background band. So, but apparently, whoever was making the video or the TV show, whoever was editing it, didn't put the music along with what we were playing correctly. Obviously, the other two didn't know how to play, but the girl who played bass, she actually played bass on one of the School of Rocks in Broadway, so she knows how to play bass. I knew how to play guitar, so I learned the song. It was a super simple song, so I just listened and I learned it. And but they didn't match up the music right. So a couple months later, one of the group chats I'm in Instagram with, full of like thrashers from around the world, like our age, they texted me and they're like, "Dude, is this DT?" Yeah, and they were all talking about that. Is this DT? Is this DT? So I looked on it. I'm like, what? And they're like, "Dude, I just found a Loudwire video, and it looks like you." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So I look on it, and it's worst fake guitar playing on television shows, and it shows me and the other people in the band because they didn't. I even though I learned the music correctly and I was actually playing it, they thought Loudwire thought I was playing, playing the guitar wrong, because they didn't match it up correctly. I'm like, dude, that was crazy.
So
So
you
yeah,
got blamed
I'm on
for
a
it.
Loudwire video.
You
And
got
see,
blamed for something
I
you
really, I
weren't.
really want to find like a picture of it.
and you got
I had like Melty
exposed. Oh
Hirsch's
yeah.
Kisses hair back then as well.
That's funny how you get blamed for something that wasn't even your.
Exactly. Like, what the heck, man?
Welcome to the world of internet today,
Oh
nowadays,
yeah.
gentlemen. Now, let me get back to the recording on this, and I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna point to Drake, the drummer here.
All
You know,
right.
how was I mean, of course, Carlos produced it. Carlos is one of the
Yeah.
greatest modern day drummers out there. How was it? You know, were you like pretty
It
nervous
was.
about things recording stuff?
I was kind of nervous, but I was ready because we knew the songs. It was really just a big learning experience. He taught me how to like tune things I like didn't even think about, and yeah, it was really just a big learning experience.
Well, you just went in there. Okay, I'm gonna play, but he showed you like, no, wait, we got to tune your drums. We got to do this,
Yeah,
do that.
basically.
So you learned a lot from that one, huh?
Yeah.
So how long did it take you guys to do like record the four song EP? Like I know you guys mentioned you guys long days in the studio, but like was
Yeah.
there like I just want to hear this experience because
Well,
it you know you guys recording kind of reminds me of me and Will recording when we were teenagers. Because just a little side story here, some label approached us about releasing our demos that we did in late '80s, early '90s, and we're just trying to think back on. Oh yeah, we remember recording when we were teenagers. So I just kind of want to hear what you guys, how the whole recording session, start to finish.
yeah. I personally, I like calculated just like how long we actually spent on the 3 days, and it was a total of 32 hours
Wow.
for a total of 3 days. So it was like about 10, 12 hours each day. And I mean, for me personally, I mean, it sounds like, hell, but it was definitely, it was like really cool. Like, it was really cool just to, be there for so long, working on, like perfecting like everything. I don't even know if that's a word, but yeah, yeah.
How about you,
Except it
Dylan?
was all worth it because tell them about one of the places we went to right after one of the days of recording.
Oh my
Dan,
God.
I like,
Denny's.
Where'd you guys go?
Denny's,
Denny's.
the ultimate place.
yeah.
Denny's.
Denny's
You guys
is
did,
where it all
you
happens.
guys celebrated your EP at Denny's when it was all done,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, last day.
No,
Wow.
I think it was the second to last.
Was it?
Yeah.
I think
I
so.
forgot.
so.
I forgot.
We had some pizza from like they picked up a random pizza shop, right? And on the box it said the locations of the pizza places because there were 3.
Oh yeah.
There
It was
was
like
one
L.A.,
in
New York,
Los
and then like
Angeles,
yeah.
right? There was one in Long Beach, and then it said Tokyo. So it has 2 locations like 45 minutes away from each other, and then Tokyo, and we could not get over that.
It was just really funny. I don't know. Yeah. It was just really funny at the time.
So I'm gonna each of you. I mean, I'll start with Andres. What's one thing you really learned from working with Carlos?
Ooh, I mean, I think just the whole thing in general was like really just, I don't know, like that was the first time I like, spent a long time at a recording studio, recording my music, like my ideas. And it's like, I don't know, it's just like a really cool, like way to look at, writing music, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Dylan?
I really think I learned, although you have to you have to work and you have to do it. I think it's also really important for you to have fun doing it as well. You know, like we had a bucket of licorice that we filmed some dumb videos with. But that just made the experience more memorable. You know, it would have been just fine, but it would not have been as memorable if we had just been serious the whole time. Been like, all right, let's make sure that these parts are perfect. We like nothing else happened, but we had fun, and I really think that that made that experience 10 times better.
Of course. I mean, you got to have fun and you got to be serious. You got to have that balance. I get what you mean. If you go in there serious and it's just 100%, you could kind of lose it a little bit. Sometimes you got to break the monotony of being in the studio for that long. Like, we need a break, man. Let's go have some fun real quick just to clear your mind and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So, how about you, Drake?
I kind of agree with Dylan. Just having fun really like has the core memory of like being in the studio. Like I had this burrito and it just fell apart and it looks like it was like a baby's diaper. It was just everywhere.
Oh man.
Dude, Drake's Inside Out reference right there.
Yeah.
Ah,
Like core memories.
nice. Emiliano, how about you?
It was really cool for me because I had never been in a recording studio before. Obviously, Dylan and Andres have been because they recorded like the demos before that, like a few years back. But it was really cool because it was like a first time experience of being in a recording studio for that long and putting that much dedication and work to our album.
I mean, it's good. I mean, it pays off.
Yeah.
I have to give a shout out to you guys for putting in the hard work and having fun, writing some good music, and a shout out to my bro Carlos Cruz for capturing that vibe. And it sounds really good, man. So I hope this disc will do something for you guys. So what is the plan for Tornadic? I mean, is it? Do you guys want to make this a career? Like, is this something you want to do for the rest of your lives? Pretty much.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say so.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
would,
what
yeah.
did you? What? I'm gonna pick your brains here real quick. What? How do you envision Tornadic? Like when you, because we all daydream. Come on.
Yeah.
What do you daydream on how Tornadic is gonna be? And I'm gonna start with Emiliano here.
Well, I
Come
just really
on.
wanted to like connect with like a lot of people all around the world. Like I just think that's like such a great thing about music is that you don't really have to understand it. You don't have to really know what it's saying, but like just being able to connect with people all around the world would be really cool.
I totally agree with you on that, and we'll get into that in a bit. Dylan, how about you? What's your daydream? Come on, you have this dream. It's your
Um,
band.
you know, again, I agree with Emiliano, but like for like show purposes, I think one of the coolest things personally that I want to accomplish is is headlining at like at 5 Points Amphitheater, because I've seen that was where I saw Slayer's that's where I saw Slayer for the first time. That's where I saw a lot of bands. That's where I wrote When You're in the Pit. I wrote When You're in the Pit about my experience seeing Anthrax open up for Slayer at 5 Points. There was also another time that I saw Five Finger Death Punch and Breaking Benjamin at 5 Points. And during Breaking Benjamin, they invited all of the kids in the audience to get on stage. So I have an experience standing on stage at 5 Points Amphitheater, looking at all of the people, looking at the huge pit, looking at all the stands, and I really think it would be a dream come true to headline that fully sold out show. That'd be pretty crazy, making the ultimate wall of death.
That's awesome, dude. You have a dream and a goal. That's cool, cause we all had them. I had them growing up. Oh, dude, I just want to play a festival with all these people, and you know, and I got to do it. So, and I'm wishing that for you guys. How about you, Drake? What do you envision?
I'm not sure. I think my like main thing is I want to go on a tour, just like any tour. I think that would be really cool.
You want to get in the van with your boys or the trailer and
Yeah.
just go across America?
Yeah.
Now,
Nice.
Drake, is that
Yeah.
like a van tour where we go around to like little clubs, we're sleeping in, the van that gets 11 miles to the gallon? Or are you talking about like Kiss tour where we each have our own tour bus and we stay in luxury 5 million-star resorts?
We should do both.
Both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think personally, you guys should start in the van and
Yeah.
get into that. Right now, you guys, it's cool. You guys live separate houses and you guys see each other when you jam or play shows. But the true test is having to live together on the road. You know, like the saying always said. I always use this saying: you don't get to know anybody until you travel with them. That's when you start to see things. But if you could survive that, then you could pretty much survive a lot of things. So that's awesome. Andres, how about you? What do you envision Tornadic?
Oh, I mean, obviously, I wanna play shows. I wanna, go on a festival. Go on a tour. That stuff would be really cool. But I don't know. Just like the main thing for me, and I kind of saw it at first with the EP right now, is just seeing people like enjoying your music. Like it could be 10 people. It could be like a million people. Like just that feeling of just like people knowing what you've made is really cool. I just want to, keep releasing, music as the years go on, I feel like that's just the main goal, just to, just do whatever you want with it.
That's cool, man. Having to ask you that this question and there's four different answers. It's great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's awesome. And I know like Drake just wants to hit the road. He wants to get out of here. Like Emiliano says, like music speaks to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So I think I know what you guys are laughing at, but I'll touch
Yeah,
base
yeah.
on that later. Hey, man, we're gonna get to a fan question here, and you guys know this person, so
Absolutely, I see it.
yeah, let's see it. Check this out. Check this out.
Hey guys, this is Eric from Sacramento. Love the album. I've got two questions for you. Now that you guys have been in a band for a while, what surprised you the most? Like, what's the thing that ended up being super easy that you thought would be real hard? And what's the part that ended up being hardest that you thought would be very easy? The second part of the question is, would you consider letting Death Angel open up for you?
Ooh.
Okay, so it's a two-part question.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was the first part again? What's easy? What's hard?
Yeah.
What surprised you? I think.
Okay.
Yeah, what was the easiest that seemed the hardest, and what was the hardest that seemed the easiest?
Yep.
All right.
What did we think
Oh.
was gonna be hard but was easy, right?
That's a good question.
Who wants to answer that first? I'm gonna delegate here. How about we have Andres answer that first?
Okay, I'm paying attention more of like what was the hardest thing that seemed easier, and I would just say writing music, right? I mean, you have all these bands with like 3 or 4 albums, just like of all of it is just ideas and music, and whenever you're in like a writing block and you just can't do anything, you kind of just like wonder like how do these guys do this? Like how is there albums and albums of just different music? I feel like, and I don't know. I just feel that's a little like harder. I didn't like expect it to be as hard.
Writing music.
Yeah, just all that in general, and just so much of that music. But yeah, but yeah, I think what was easiest that seemed hard?
Yeah.
Uh, okay. I would just say, just like playing with these three guys, right? Like here, just like playing with you guys. It's just like easier. Like I don't know. You would expect it to be like if you think about it. You guys have to play the same BPM. You gotta know all the stuff. But I don't know. It's not a struggle, which is what I'm grateful for.
Oh, playing with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Dylan, how about you?
Something that I thought was gonna be easy but was hard. Actually, let's start with the other one. That I thought was gonna be hard but was easy. I think is being able to get reactions from people like the crowd. I feel like we always thought like we have to make sure that we put in like more than necessary, more than like some of the songs we kind of thought like there's an old song that we had that we threw away called Poisonous Warfare. And honestly, the reason we don't play that anymore is because we personally just didn't really like playing it. But people did kind of like it, and also just talking to people. Uh, I figured was probably gonna be pretty hard being able to connect with people in the crowd, especially as being a frontman. You got to talk. You got to bring that energy. You got to make sure that they're participating in something as well, because it's all a big feedback loop. If you give energy, they give energy back, and then you feed off that energy, and then you give it back, and it just continues on and on. And really, like talking to people outside is a lot like in a crowd is a lot easier than I had originally suspected. Like seeing big bands, talking to big groups of people. I figure there's a lot that would go into that.
That's true. That's true. It is hard. I wouldn't want to be a front man. That's a hard role to do. But someone who knows how to uh get the crowd in their hands, it's awesome, man. And like you said, it's the exchange of energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you get what you give, especially when the crowd's really into you. That just kind of feeds you and just makes you want to play. Just get into your craft even more. I think. How about you, Drake?
Something that is easy that I thought would be hard is it's the same as Andreas. Like playing with the band is so much easier than just listening to something and playing with it. And I don't know, it's just more fun. And something that is hard that I thought would be easy is playing live shows just because our sound guy isn't the best. And I can
We all know
only
what
hear
you're
like,
talking about. We're just not gonna say it. We all know where you're talking about.
oh yeah, it's multiple places.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. And I'm gonna piggyback off that in a bit, Emiliano.
One thing that turned out easy that I thought was gonna be hard was getting a reaction from our music. Because as musicians, we're like usually like snobby about our own work. We're like, oh, that didn't sound that good, or like that was like not in tune, or like I skipped like a measure or something. I don't know, stuff like that. But like the fans, they just like love it. Like they get hyped for it. Like even if you don't think it's the best, like if you're like it's a lot easier.
Okay, and what was the second part of the question?
It's like hard,
Oh,
something that was hard that I thought was gonna be easy. Uh, I don't know. Maybe like finishing songs because we have so many songs right now. We just haven't finished them because of lyrics.
Oh,
So we
that's
got to be
Dylan's
working on that.
job. Throwing Dylan under the bus here. You're
No,
not
because
getting
I mean, I've been writing lyrics.
cool.
Andres has been writing lyrics. Like we all do it. Like it's got kind of hard.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. I mean, one more. Let me ask you something. Do you guys use technology nowadays? Like, do you guys write riffs and send each other ideas via email or whatnot, or do you guys actually get together in a room and just write songs that way?
So a little both, I would say. We actually haven't like gone together, wrote like an entire song in a while, but like we like share ideas to each other and stuff.
Dylan?
yeah, I think it's mostly in the room. I feel like that's where it kind of all happens. It doesn't really like we don't really learn the songs that people write uh over text a lot, over email, over Zoom or anything. Usually we're in the room when we're learning it so that we're all kind of there. We all kind of get a feeling of who's playing what and what's going to be going on. So stuff like that.
I think that's cool that you guys do get together and be in that room and jam because as Death Angel we still do that. We have a rehearsal room and there's nothing. I mean, we do exchange ideas over email. Hey, check this out. Blah blah blah. What do you think? And then when we get into the jam room, we hash it out. And there's that feeling of just all guys in the room just turning on the amps, pounding drums, and just going at it. There's just something about it that you can't replicate by just sending files and recording separately and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
that technology stuff is good. But I'm glad you guys still do it kind of like the old school way and whatnot. So this new EP, what do you guys got planned for it? Are you guys sending it out to the rest of the world, whatnot? And what's going on here?
Yeah, well, it's on all streaming platforms. And also we have our website, tornadic.us. You go to shop. We got the shirts of the Awakening, and we got CDs. This is my copy of the CD right here. Uh, you know, and we have a shirt and CD bundle, which I believe is $30, and then just the shirt is 25, just the CD is 10. But the bundle is 30. So yeah, if you want to support, buy the CD. If you like a physical copy, you can do it online, or you can do it. We're gonna have it out all of our upcoming shows. Uh, but yeah,
There you go, everyone. Go to tornadic.us And once you go there, it's the one-stop shop. You could find all their socials if socials are big nowadays, but go to their website. Everything's over there. You could order, show the support, man. This EP Awakening is really good. They got some cool bundles, as Dylan says. Follow them. They got shows coming up. And hey, man, I'm going to end, we're coming close to the end of the stream here. And as some of you, maybe Dylan has watched a lot of my streams, I'm going to get to asking you guys 12 questions, which is
so
the Dirty
excited for
Dozen.
this. So
And-
excited for this.
And Dylan's so excited for this. I don't know if the rest of the guys are, but I'm going to fire it away. You guys ready?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't know who's going to go first, but you guys could just scream it out. Let's do this.
Okay.
First question, mild or spicy?
Mild.
Spicy.
Go.
Okay, I'm
Seriously?
gonna go one by one here because Andres,
Yeah. Spicy.
Drake,
Mild.
Emiliano,
Spicy.
Dylan.
Spicy.
All right, man.
Oh,
Dogs or
Ooh, Drake.
cats?
Dogs.
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 All right. A movie you can watch over and over again.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Drake says Iron Man.
Hmm.
Dylan.
The Da Vinci Code.
Oh, love that one. Emiliano.
Ooh. What? I don't know. Probably like something like Jurassic Park. That was a pretty good one.
All right. Jurassic Park it is. Andres.
21 Jump Street.
21 Jump Street. These are cool new answers, man, on my
Yeah.
stream. I love it. I love it.
Wait,
It
no,
was
no, I take my answer back. Step Brothers.
Ooh.
Hey, man. I like Da Vinci Code. That's a good one.
Yeah, I love that movie. I love all the movies in that series. But man, Step Brothers. that's my
Okay.
bad.
I'll give that to you. Here, how about this? What's your guys' biggest pet peeve?
Give me a second to think about this.
Yeah.
Bad drivers.
Bad drivers. Okay.
Bad drivers. People who cut off a van.
Okay. All right.
get a life.
Emiliano?
Mouthful chewing.
Oh, okay. Good one. Drake?
I have no idea. I guess I have no idea.
Something must bother you in life.
Cocky people.
Okay, there we go. Cocky people. I think Andres is still thinking.
Still thinking. I don't
Yeah, he's just trying to get.
like music related or just like in general.
In general,
Okay.
what bothers you?
Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, probably is like when people lie to your face, but like that they're lying, but they're like pretending that they're not. And like they're just like not going anywhere. I don't know. That's just annoying. I don't know.
I get what you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
you see it and you're like, really? You don't hear what
Yeah.
they're saying, dude?
I was thinking it was just like, it's like if you ask them, it's like, hey, have you listened to this band? He's like, oh yeah, dude. But then like you ask them questions and they like don't know that.
Okay.
But
I get
then
what
they
you're
like
coming
keep
from.
pretending to lie. Yeah,
I get
yeah.
what you're coming from. All right, man. All right. All right. What time does your alarm clock go off in the morning?
5:40.
Whoa. This
Yeah.
dude knows.
Dude, I got 0 period. It's crazy.
What was that?
Oh, what
7
time-
o'clock.
7 o'clock for Drake. What time does your alarm clock go off, Dylan?
4:30.
God.
What?
Really?
Yeah, I go to the gym before.
Oh yeah,
school.
right. Yeah, you told. Yeah.
Wow. Andres.
6 o'clock.
Wow. You guys are early bird. That's good. That's good. Here's one. A song you love to sing when you're all alone.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to say "Outsider" by Veil of Maya.
Okay.
that's a good one. Dude, you listen to? Oh, that's sick. That's a sick ass.
Listen to it in the car, bro.
Yeah.
Emiliano.
Probably like Blood Eagle by Periphery. It's such a good song.
Cool. Cool. Drake.
They player position by Periphery.
Oh my god.
Oh, we all
Andres'
doing like
answer is gonna
modern.
be
Are we gonna do like gent stuff now? Okay.
It could be anything.
I would probably. There's just so many. Like, there's literally so many that I. Probably like Loon my periphery, if we're gonna go that route.
All right,
But,
man. That's cool. You guys
yeah.
got your songs. All right, man. How about what's your dream vacation?
What if I've already been on my dream vacation?
Well,
I've been to
answer as-
Finland.
You been to Finland?
Yeah, saw the Northern Lights. That was like my dream.
That's sick.
Wow, dude, I haven't seen the Northern Lights. That must have been amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. Dylan, what's your
Okay.
dream vacation?
Here we go. Cruise to Hawaii. From there, go to Italy. And then this will all be in wintertime. Then go to Switzerland so that I could go skiing.
There you go, man. There you go. How about you, Emiliano?
Honestly, pretty humble. Mexico. I have a lot of family there.
Well, that's not bad, dude. That's
Yeah.
cool. You know,
I'll be
right
probably
on.
going in a few years from now.
Cool. Andres?
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Just going to. Well, I'm from Colombia.
Okay.
And every time I go there, it's just amazing. But if I had to do somewhere like brand new, I would probably want to explore a little more like Japan and like the European side of the world, because I haven't personally never gone to Europe. So
All right, there you go. All right. What's one thing about you that probably annoys others? Look how quiet these kids are.
The volume in which I tend to talk at.
Okay.
Wow, Andre's just agreeing with that,
I'm
not being like,
joking.
"Oh, best friend, no, you're good, you're cool." I don't, nah, it's fine. Wow.
Emiliano.
I don't really know. I
You
don't
don't really know.
But like,
you
I'm,
don't
I'm,
wanna
I'm
say.
not trying to be like, oh yeah, I'm perfect, but like, I just can't think of anything off the top of my head.
All right.
you know?
While you're thinking, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
over to Drake here.
Okay.
I'm the same boat as Emiliano. I have no idea.
Should I ask your other bandmates?
Yeah, you should.
Anybody want to answer for them?
that I'm left-handed. Here's the reason though. It's like whenever I'm sitting down eating, this happens with Dylan a lot. Whenever I'm eating with my left hand because I'm left-handed. He's eating with his right hand, and we're always just like clashing, and it's annoying. Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, nah,
okay.
that's fun because it's like Wii Sports
battle.
Resort playing like the sword game on Wii, but
Yeah.
in real life.
So wait, Andres, you're left-handed, but you play right-handed.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a trip. That's a trip.
Mhm.
All right, Drake and Emiliano, I'm not moving on until you
Okay.
answer this
Oh my
question.
God,
man.
okay.
I got it.
All right.
Not going on accelerator at knots.
Oh man, that
Oh.
makes me angry. Oh, dude,
Dang.
Okay.
we're gonna get you on it one of these days.
All
I
right.
know.
How about you, Emiliano? Chop chop.
Hold on. Okay. Having homework all the time. I guess that.
That's the one
Oh,
thing that
I
annoys
guess
others.
so. Yeah.
Oh, because you can't go out.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, we'll take
You know,
that. All right.
Taking a crap ton of honors classes just like eats up your schedule.
Oh, all right. What's your favorite smell?
Ooh.
Oh yes. Okay. The Luxor in Las Vegas.
The
Oh,
Luxor
man,
in
the
your
Luxor
Wow.
in Las Vegas.
That's your favorite smell, huh?
That's my favorite smell. The first time I went to Vegas with my dad, we stayed at the Luxor. It was awesome because it's a pyramid. I really like the elevator because it doesn't go up; it goes like this, and
Oh,
it
okay.
smells. It smells like the awesome like scents that they put in, and people smoking. But the first part, just the smell. Oh man, that's where it's at.
That's a new one. That's a new one. That's awesome. How about you, Andres? Your favorite smell?
Gasoline. That
Gasoline.
sounds weird, but it's just like
Oh, it just hits
That's-
different, you know?
That's exactly what I was gonna say. That's
like
my same
diesel,
answer.
like if you're going past a diesel truck and you just like smell that, that. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Another one similar to that is like, like rubbing alcohol.
Okay.
Oh,
Just like
you
the
know
smell of
that?
alcohol.
Like-
Wow.
It kind of
Alright.
smells good. Like it's in a weird way.
Yeah, because
rubbing
it doesn't
alcohol-
smell like the bad ones that like are
Yeah.
sticky. Those
Okay,
ones
it's rubbing
suck.
alcohol for Emiliano and Drake. You gonna agree with Andres
Sure.
with gasoline?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. An instrument you wish you could play.
Saxophone.
All right.
Yeah.
Dylan.
Guitar.
Oh, Drake with the guitar. Drummers always say guitar. That's awesome.
Cello.
Cello. All
I
right,
used to play
Andres.
cello actually.
Yeah, you want to teach
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
That's awesome. How about you, Andres?
Say the harp because yeah, yeah, the harp sounds cool.
All right. I like the harp. It sounds really beautiful and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right, man. On a scale of 1 to 5, gentlemen, how good of a dancer are you?
One.
One for Drake. Emiliano.
2 or 3.
2 or 3. Oh, that's awesome. Dylan.
7.
Whoa. Can't wait, everyone. Dylan's a 7.
Yeah, like when it does the worm. It's pretty
Oh my god.
Hey, Andres, how about you, man?
I would say a 2, maybe
Two.
2.5.
Oh, man, these are good
Yeah.
numbers, man. These are good numbers. All right.
Now it
the
depends. Are you talking about like dancing at like a school dance, or are you talking about like the toxic waltz kind of dancing? Because
I'm talking about all dancing,
Everything.
everything. Like when you hear
Man,
the
that
music
toxic
and you want to
waltz.
get on when you want to get on the floor, the music hits you. You want to go, man. I want to. And I'm not. No, that's excluding slam dancing. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They're talking about good dancing. So, but those are good numbers. Last and final question: what did you boys have for breakfast this morning?
Smoothie.
Yes,
cereal.
cereal.
Yeah.
Dylan.
I had a protein bar, a cup of tea, and then a protein shake when I got back from the gym.
Whoa! Look at
Love.
you. Look at you, Andres.
I got scrambled eggs with
Brown eggs.
scrambled eggs with
Ah,
ham and avocado.
awesome, awesome. By the way, Espinoza Rita from Mexico says hello and hugs to all. There you go.
Gracias.
Oh.
There you
Yeah.
go. Everyone, Tornadic, check them out. Tornadic.us. They have tour dates up there. They got their new EP and some shirts. Go support them. Check them out. It's great. Guys, thanks for being on the stream. Let's do a shout out to your parents real quick. Shout out to your parents for supporting you on who they are. Shout out to Carlos Cruz for producing a great EP. And thanks to everyone out there who's been watching live and streaming for a long time, especially this episode. Thanks, guys. Hold on. To all the alive and streamers. And thank you guys for joining. Thanks for taking the time. And I wish you guys nothing but the best moving forward. Now, if there's anything you want to say last minute before we shut the stream and we can enjoy our Saturdays, the floor is yours.
All right,
Listen to the
go
awakening.
first, yeah.
Just listen
yeah.
to the awakening.
You should listen to Awakening. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I got a quick list. I'm gonna
Okay.
go through it really quickly.
I
All right,
like
here
your
we go, here we
shorts,
go.
Dylan.
Thanks.
Nice short.
Please. Oh.
Okay, here we go. Upcoming shows April 15th at the House of Blues in Anaheim. We're opening up for Memory Lane, which is an Alice in Chains cover band, and Damage Inc., a tribute band to Metallica. June 24th, we're playing at the Whiskey A Go Go, opening up for the Iron Maidens, tribute band to Iron Maiden, obviously. Real quick, I want to thank Death Angel and Ted for having us on alive and streaming today. Eric Larson, for all of his work in the background of these streams. Carlos Cruz for helping us out with everything that came to making this EP possible. I want to thank Crystal for being an amazing fan and running the Death Angel fan page. Bobby Blitz and Scott Ian for all of their support and helping us through this music business. We got Jose Mangan on SiriusXM. He's been playing us and it's been awesome. Jim and Chris from the Thrash Report. Hope you're out there watching. Thank you so much. Our families, they've been super supportive, making sure because we're all still in high school. We gotta. It's been very nice having their support. We have the manager and our managerial team helping us make sure that we have all of our shows and everything gets ready and good. And of course, all the fans around the world, thank you so much for listening. And real quick, we have Boss Printing for printing out banners and stickers. One of the banners is right behind Drake right there. and Lucky 13 for our shirts. So yeah, that's the list for you.
There you go,
Oh,
gentlemen.
Dang.
We got to give an applause for all these people. I'm sorry, man. I just love playing with my toys here. I just love playing with my toys.
I would too, Cody. So
Use it when you use them. All right, guys. Thanks very much for being on the stream. Again, great
You.
EP. Wish you guys nothing but the best. I hope things do happen for you. I hope, you know, was it 30 years from now, you guys are still doing this and jamming and having a good time and playing music and traveling around the world and being you. So, all right, guys, stick around as I do my outro and shut the stream. Everyone, thanks for live and streaming this Saturday. Check them out, Tornadic. And if anybody's in the Bay Area tomorrow, the whole band, Death Angel minus Damien, will be at Exodus in Oakland with Exhume and the Boneless Ones. That's going to be a fun show. Exodus is playing outdoors. Get to see these guys rock out before we hit the road with them. Anyways, guys, bye, everyone. We'll see you next week.